With me is Jeff Jr. And Jeff, describe what makes Trajan Wealth different from other financial advisors.
Trajan Wealth is a full-service financial planning firm, and we're also a fiduciary. So what a fiduciary is per license, we have to place our client's best interest first, which is completely unlike most financial advisors out there, which are licensed brokers. So what a broker means is that they have the ability to sell products for commission, which is a complete conflict of interest. Another thing that separates Trajan Wealth from the vast majority of our competition is that we also have an estate planning law firm. It's called Trajan Estate, which is staffed with estate planning attorneys, because we really feel that financial planning and retirement planning and estate planning go hand in hand.
In our current economy, Jeff, what should people be thinking about when they are thinking about retiring?
Well, I think one of the challenges that people face right now is our low interest rate environment. And what the low interest rate environment is doing is it's really forcing people to be invested in the stock market if they want to have any chance at outperforming inflation at all. And one of the risks and one of the challenges with being invested in the stock market specifically is the inherent risk that you take. So it's very important to work with a fiduciary advisor such as those here that we have at Trajan Wealth to make sure that you're not taking too much risk and that you're really setting yourself up for success regardless of what the stock market does.
So describe for me what you do. How do you walk someone through the process and talk about a good strategy for retirement?
Sure. We're not a firm that believes in one size fits all. So everybody is unique. In our eyes, everybody has different goals and hopes and dreams and aspirations. So we use our first appointment as really an opportunity to get to know our prospect. We want to get to know what their goals are and what their dreams are. And then we can put together a much more comprehensive plan. So it's really just a matter of understanding what their desire is and what they're looking to do with their money. I always say to everybody, we have hearts of teachers. We're not in the business to sell anybody. We're not in the business to talk down to people with fancy jargon. We really want to explain concepts in a simple and easy to understand manner. And when you do that, people will naturally be inclined to move forward.
Mm-hmm. So if I came to you and I'm saying, hey, I want to make sure I have a great strategy for retirement, how do I make sure that we're diversified enough that I don't have that high risk?
So it's really a matter of just seeing where you're at currently and then making sure that that matches up with where you want to go. Like you mentioned, taking risk is very, very common, especially in today's environment, because again, the only thing that's making any kind of interest is the stock market. So it's a matter of getting to know you, getting to know the options available, and presenting it in an easy to understand manner.
What is the right age to be doing this kind of planning?
The sooner, the better. I don't know that there is any right age. I mean, the sooner you start, the more opportunity you're going to have to grow your money. But then also on the other side of that, you're never too old to start either. I mean, we literally have clients in their 70s, 80s, 90s, or even above that come to us as a brand new client. So the right time is now.
Anything that you'd like to add?
An important thing to note is that we're a full service firm. So what that means is we have everything from stock market based investments to bonds to ETFs. We're very broadly diversified, annuities, insurance, but also I think a big component is our estate planning law firm. Like I mentioned, estate planning and retirement planning really go hand in hand. So a big component of our planning strategy is to ensure that all of the time, energy, and effort that you took to acquire those assets and save for those assets, that they're not wasted by going to probate if and when something happens to you.
Jeff, thank you so much for your great advice today.
Oh, you're very welcome. It was very nice speaking with you.
And you've been listening to a feature on KSL brought to you by Trajan Wealth.